Hello, everyone, and welcome in. Today, I want to talk about a story that caught my attention. Today, I was scrolling on TikTok and I saw these two. This was a mother and daughter who are having a very strained relationship, like beyond strained. We have the mother with the blonde hair, obviously. Her name is Nisha, and you can go on her TikTok page if you have it, and you can watch all the videos leading up to this. And her daughter. I just want to talk to Nisha because I'm an adult woman and I feel like I want to talk to her about what it was like being a black girl growing up in a black household but going to an all white school. Her daughter is very disrespectful. I'm not agreeing that she is innocent at all. I think she is really disrespectful. She's 13. She has done a lot. And I agree that Nisha, you have taken a lot from your daughter. And I understand that you are at a point where you want to walk away from her and you say, I'm done with you. They went live, and the daughter was surrounded by all white girls. And the white girls immediately start making fun of the mother. And Nisha, I see her responding to the white girls and just really telling her daughter mainly, you are in a sea of white girls. You have no idea how bad this is going to get for you. But once it does get bad, remember, we're done. You can't come back to me. You're not going to have me to fall back on. And I watch her in that moment and I see it happen in real time. She understood exactly what her mother was saying to her. This girl is alleging that her mother abuses her. I'm not in that household, so I don't know. But I think that Nisha made her point very clear to her daughter that, I am really done with you. You have crossed a line. And I can see it in her eyes that she understands she has crossed the line with her mother. Nisha has said that her daughter hates being black. And I want to talk about that for a moment. When my mother decided to put me into an all white school in middle school, it was a culture shock. It was an identity crisis. I went from seeing people that looked like me, talk like me, come from the same area to a completely different surrounding. Like, culture is different. I've seen the world differently. The people that I want to be friends with, I try to befriend, they thought everything about me was so ghetto. Hair, ghetto. Everything about you is so poor. And no, you don't do that. You wash your hair every single day. They told me that crap. My mother would pay to get my hair done. I would go in there, wash my hair, and go to school with my hair wet. 13, like her, impressionable. I felt like, okay, well, if I want to be like them, I want to fit into their culture and their society, then this is what I do. And my mother used to be so mad at me. I used to, want to be and look like them and enjoy their culture the way that they did. How their mother would let them run through their house and do whatever, eat whatever without asking, run in and out the house. That is completely different in black culture. In black culture, there is rules, there's boundaries, there's a way you speak to your mother, it's a way you function in society. And when you are put into a different culture where none of that happens, you're like, well, why would I want to be black when I can just be like them? But little do you know, you start to find out what white supremacy is, what that identity crisis is, and why these people are trying to strip you of your identity, of who you are, to make you like them. But at the end of the day, she's going to realize one day that she is a black girl in a sea of white people, and she will always be the one in the wrong, the aggressor in the situation, the one that if something comes up missing is going to be blamed on her. She's not getting that yet, but it will happen. And her mother told her, one day you're going to figure that out. But I want to tell black mothers, when you're putting your kids in all white schools, even if you think You're doing the best thing. I'm telling you, you're not. I'm telling you, you are not. You are not. Black boys may have an easier time because they can always click up, but black girls get eaten alive at all white schools. You want to become a different person. You're told that you're not even normal. When you go through puberty and your butt gets bigger, your hips get bigger, black women go through that so much, and people are looking at you like, why are you so big like that? Like, why is your butt like that? Why is your hips like that? You feel like a freak of nature in your skin. And it's depressing. And you do crazy stuff. I would never do what she did because my mama would have done worse to me. But I hated myself. I hated my culture. I hated who I was. I was 13, 14, 15. I had to learn to rebuild the woman that I am. I had to learn that the hard way. Black mothers who go through a different life. Y'all went to black schools. You had people in black culture putting you in check. You had black girlfriends. You had black sisterhood. We didn't have that. We had nothing. There was no black girls to meet up with after school and hang out with and talk. You talking to people who are telling you your mother is so ghetto. People thought my mom was ghetto and rude. My mom wasn't ghetto or rude. My mother was just a black mother, and you are not going to talk to my mother any kind of way. Period. That's really it. But when I was thinking like them, oh, that's so ghetto. That's so rude. She can't act like that. Ashamed. Ashamed of my identity and culture. So I hope that one day, Miss Nisha, you're able to talk to your daughter once she does go through her rough patch and when she does crash, and she will understand what has happened here. When she does crash, I hope that it does not pull away from her daughter and that they're able to talk about their experiences. Because I promise you, the stuff that she will tell you about how she is feeling, her self esteem, her self worth right now is in the trash, in the gutter. And I just want to leave with this. I'm not saying that the mother is wrong at all. I just wanted to give my perspective to understand that this child is going through a lot right now, and so is her mother. And I pray that God is watching over this young black girl because she could easily be discarded by those white people and just kicked out in the middle of the night. And a young man or older man takes advantage of her. And I would hate for that to happen because so many times when kids are kicked out, they are taken advantage of by older people, especially older men. So my goal is always that black children end up with their black family and their black mothers and fathers. So I pray that y'all are able to, at least one day, not now, but one day, y'all will be able to talk and make it through.